So as you can see, the same bag that I normally use, it's just the back yoke completely just fell apart because this bag's like years old. So the yoke fell apart, so I've fitted an entire new back chest yoke and back yoke, and then the waistband too. So that's all new, strapped in and good. My food bag's still holding up. Plodding on. This new straps and all that on my rucksack keeps my chest bag a little higher up, which is quite cool. Oh yeah. That guy there. Awesome bloke. Plodding on. The flood barriers are up. The sandbags on them. It's gone down a hell of a lot. All the trees gone in there. All the new water rubble and floods at the beginning of the week. You know, something actually makes a real big change. Walking out in the daylight instead of the night for like 4 years. Look at all that. See where the water came up to. All that low bit washed out. Everything falling on its side in the way that the water took it down. Someone in the dog over there. Still a fair bit to go yet. Loving the new straps. Still hate the hip pads. Never happy. So now I have a perfectly working hip pad that I don't use them because I never fasten them because it seems to put painful pressure on my hips with the amount that I carry. So I just don't use them. And I just don't like hip pads, just to feel like they hinder me while I'm walking, being on my hips and that. I just don't like them. So I might take them off and just put a little bit more padding on this bit here and maybe this bit here, and then I'll be sweet. But that's for a different time. Food bags there. I'm at the first floodplain and the water's receded so much that I can get onto it now. As you can see, it's been seriously washed out right up here. There's a lot of water line about there where that plastic's landed. But really washed out. Still see my fire pit over there, just on desolate soil. That's the fire pit there. My grill. There's plastic everywhere, washed in. It's fairly Wow, there's a big tree. That's going to be sort of firewood in the summer, that. Stuff like that that's washing up. Oh, this. You could just almost like feel the force that the water comes through these parts. Stacks them up. It's like every tree on this level. I'll show you 1 second. And when our trees are grown, you can see some nice healthy foam there. So like the current will be coming in from this way, so it's hitting into the trees, so you can tell by these trees that with the bend on them, it's grown over a period of time. It's not just, you know, happened recently, which tells you it's spent a lot of time being pushed by a current. It's the height of that, that's above my head, that debris. Ah, there's going to be some juicy wood here. It's just epic, the destruction of this river, but again, also how awesome it is. And just to know that these bits will be as good as new in the summer again. This is what I've got to cross when the water's high. It was left in about 2 years ago, it was left in. So you've got to, because it's so slimy and slippy, you've got to put your feet on the knots. See the knots everywhere. Kind of give you a little bit more grip on the tree, but the whole thing's wobbly. One day it's just going to go completely, or the water's going to take it. Just donning the old Gore-Tex because paths are going to get real muddy now. Sweet. This floodplain camp, that there is new. That wasn't there before, that's a whole tree. The back wall's down a little bit, but it's easy sorted. Ooh, that is new. Oh my god, there's Wilson. Oh, nice. It's a Wilson ball. What are the chances? Oh man, this one looks like it's been proper attacked. Wilson! Oh man, it's been sitting in water a while too. Loads of bottles. Ooh, got a pile of wood there. That's new too. Oh, a treat. Look at that one there. They're everywhere. This is why I like flooding. And that is a nice piece of wood there too, see it? It's pretty much where that camp came from, just all bits that have washed up. That's like chest on me. That's it, chest on me. It's awesome. That's my back wall back up, side wall back up, all sorted, ready to go. So I'm still debating whether to stay here for tonight, because I quite like to, just because there's lots of new wood and it looks easy to grab, especially that pile over there. And I might also just clean up all this plastic and put it into the barrel and take it to the farmer and get rid of it. I'm keeping my football though. I'm going to turn that into my new Wilson. Float it back to us. Yeah, also water. This has been left here, so I'm going to use this. This is from last week or the week before, but it'll still do. I'll boil it. And then again, I might just get some from the river. I might actually get some river, because if that's stale for a while, it's not going to taste nice. It's going to taste of plastic, so I might just get it from the river. Save the hassle. This is 2 nights, but I have the capabilities of staying longer if need be. So yeah, we're just going to plod along and see how we go, and see how the food lasts and all that. See, even though like a lot of people think that just because it's all like washed up like this a few hours ago or a few days ago that it'd be absolutely sodden, but then, you know, I've got perfectly dry tinder off that, because it's just like the outer layer has been blasted by the wind for like maybe 15, 20, 30 hours, and it just dries the very top of it. And then again, you've got to take account that if it's been pulled off a bank when it's been sitting there all summer, then it's just getting taken from one place to another. So it's not as if it's like soaked for hours and weeks in water. There's a lot of dry stuff like, but then if you look in the standard, it's sodden. I've got a big, nice big pile there, and this here is like, it's just like one piece of where the water's all pushed it. And there's little acorns in there, and leaves, and grass, and twigs, and sticks. It's brilliant. I am one happy camper today. Loads of wood for my fire. And I've been looking over there, on the end of the island there's another big chunk of something. I'm going to have a look in a second. But yeah, it's going to be good. Loads of wood. Get excited over firewood. It's just like all year round, and then you start to get to the end of it, and then the floods start coming in the banks and all that, and bringing in all the stuff. It's good, because it kind of gives you the idea. This is like one, we've probably still got another 150 or so to go. So yeah, it's going to be a good one on my side this year, I know it. Look at that, even the stuff that's been cut on either side, that's not my cut, that. There's a big one there. Some good building stuff for next year. It'd be nice to get a raised bed out of some of this too. I'm going to keep it firewood. I just spotted a nice stone that I want to keep. Just a wee wattle, I'm going to take that up too. Oh, that's awesome. So it's not going to take, with the tinder I've collected, stuff like this, it's not going to take much. So I've just got a bit of cotton wool, a bit of birch bark, just to give it that little bit extra heat. Then I'm going to chuck all my nice tinder on. grand. Fire's definitely a go now. Put a nice big log in there. Wilson's chilling by the fire. I'm gonna start getting set up. Got my shelter up. My hammock's in there. Wind's getting stronger now. Zebra cams back on. It's getting quite nippy up here. Well, on the side of this bank. I've got all my shelter up, my underquilt, everything that goes with it. Tarp on the floor. Awesome. Bags over there. Got my Arctic Army sleeping bag in there too. My wool blanket just in case. The old drain cover's back. Took some lifting that. Whew. Yeah, I'm finding a lot of nice things. Love this camp. Started to drag in more firewood too. I'm currently making my way through a pack of 4 Empire biscuits and a coffee. It's going to get dark soon. It's getting darker now. Pitch black before you know it. Got some burgers for tea tonight. I'll get them on before long. I'm gonna have to get the head torch on. It's daylight pretty much gone on the first night. Warm. Burgers are now stacked on a hot rock. Pour them back on once the bacon shrinks down a bit. That's them. And bacon beef burgers. Aye, well, it's me all tucked up in my hammock. It's good to be back in it. I kind of missed it. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get used to it. We'll catch y'all in the morning. I'm awake. Oh. Oh, I need to get up and pee. Back next to a nice burning fire. Got my coffee and some porridge with golden syrup. Already made up. Sun's starting to come up. You can't see it. You can't see it. Not yet, it's still too dark. That's it, you can see it. It's starting to get light now after 16.5 hours of darkness. It'll be the same tonight, probably like a couple of minutes less. It's all about the firewood, you see, keeping it burning. Wind's picking up again as I'm just packing up. Food bag, just my hammock and tarp and the under tarp to take away. Then I'm done. Just boiling a coffee for the path. Moving away. Sunrise awesome. It's lasting for ages. Totally done now. Thing packed up. Also picked up all the plastic, so left it better than I came. Leaving my football here too, Wilson. Just my cup and my zebra counter pack and my gloves. And I'm going to head up to the other camp, next one. May have to look at water purification tomorrow too, or tonight, probably tomorrow. I hate this bit of the path. Thistle's just catching on everything. I've been here quite a while, just collecting some firewood and bits and pieces, setting up my hammock and tarp, which is totally sorted now. My underquilt and all my junk underneath my food bag. She's a thermal freezer bag. I'm just getting a second breakfast. 11 o'clock's on the go, some bacon rolls and a coffee. I'm quite hungry again. It smells amazing. Mouth's watering, just watching it cook. The old tomato sauce out too. Gorgeous. The fire is, yeah, I think it's way too big. I think I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. Maybe half a foot at each end, bring it in. And then a little bit narrower. We're in the end game, making this better, tighter, with a smaller fire in the middle. We won't need such a massive fire. Because at the moment it's too hot to even get close. You know, I can feel the heat and I'm like a metre away from it. There we go. It's less gangly and long now. A little bit narrower too. Too bad. Just gonna go and tidy up my rubbish shortly. Finally, the sun's poking through. Done a massive wood run for tonight. Some nice logs there too. Started to tidy up all my stuff also. Just wood chippings all over from cutting with my axe. Fly everywhere. Oh yeah, it's chilling in the hammock. Just playing with my extended tripod selfie thing. Mental. Lunch is a go. I've got a sirloin steak and some spaghetti bolognese that I brought from home. my god, I can't wait to eat this steak. There we go. What time again? It's starting to get dark. I'm just going to start logging out my campfire. Nice crisscross rack there. See, this is why my firewood never lasts. I'm going to hook my tarp round in a second. Check the weather and it's going to be 0 degrees tonight. It's going to be a nippy one. Hopefully I've got enough wood. I never have, but put some more over there to process. That's the last of the light almost gone. Not that bad in camp at the moment. For this whole chicken, I'm just going to pretty much go for gold and wrap the whole thing in tin foil and chuck it on the fire. See how that works out for us. Works with chicken legs. It's a chicken buried in the depth of the fire. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully it's going to be edible. Chicken's doing grand. Potatoes and boiled. Broccoli and cauliflower. Aye, looking good. Yorkshire puddings are on. It's so hot. Chicken's cooked. Pulled the skin off the breast when I was unwrapping it. There we go. This is what I've been waiting on right here. The cake. Yeah, another awesome day. Love the cake. Love the cake. Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. We'll catch y'all in the morning. Morning. Oh, I actually woke up with the light for a change. Oh. I just got a phone call to head home, so unfortunately, that's what we're doing today. That's me just packing the last of my stuff away now. My hammock tarp into my rucksack. Fire's down to a fine ash, and I've actually left firewood. It doesn't happen very often, but it's some nice firewood. There's 2 deer. They're gonna bolt as soon as I start walking. Well, I'm heading home now, people. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you all in a day or two.